we like making photos tactile again. And if you remember the old-fashioned Polaroid cameras, they're back. Hey guys, how are we? I don't know where you are, it's a bit of a blustery day here, so excuse the wind and rain noise in the background. It's a bit chilly in Foresters Beach today. What I wanted to do with this video is honour my commitment to bring you videos that answer your questions and to help normalise the discussion and destigmatise, I guess, what dementia is and what it looks like, and what we can do to help make dementia as a journey and as a process a bit easier. One of the big questions I wanted to help answer today was we do get a lot of people dropping comments on our videos and sending DMs asking us whether we've tried using music therapy with Oma to help bring back moments from her childhood or from her youth. And for a lot of people that works. In our instance with Oma, unfortunately, it doesn't work. Oma has an acoustic neuroma in her ear canal, so she's quite deaf. And I think because of that deafness, she finds music a little more difficult to relate to. She can't hear music quite the same now as what she would have in her past. So I think that link back is a little bit broken and a bit different for her. She still loves music, but it doesn't quite kind of have that instant recall factor like it does for a lot of other people. What we find a really beautiful recall tool though for Oma, and something we love using as a family for her, is imagery, photos. And rather than taking lots and lots of photos like we do on our phone and expecting Oma to have some kind of a recall with the photos we take on our phone, we like making photos tactile again. And if you remember the old-fashioned Polaroid cameras, they're back. You can now buy Polaroid cameras quite cheaply from office work supplies places, photography stores, online. And you should really explore it, because Polaroid photos are a fantastic way to reconnect someone living with dementia with a person's face, with an occasion that was celebrated, with an event that happened in their life. Polaroids are a tactile way that we can hold a memory in our hands, and we can utilize that to share it between us and the other person. And for Oma, we love doing Polaroids. We do them frequently. We'll put them up on her fridge with magnets. They've got space on them for you to be able to write underneath. So you can add people's names there, or a place. What we can do for Oma is we can also make a sequential, like a storyboard of Polaroids. We can shoot a whole series of Polaroids in a particular order. These aren't in a particular order, but you get what I mean. And we can number them and we can lay them out for her and show her from leaving home to going out and experiencing something and coming back home what that day was about. And it's handy for her because she can then use those Polaroids to help her not always remember what that thing was, but it builds a story. It allows her to connect the story with tools that she's got available to her, with visual jigsaw puzzling really. They come in all different sizes. You can buy large format and mini format ones. They take these cartridges, which each of them have 10 instant prints inside. They're very, very easy to put in. It's very foolproof. To use the cameras, you simply turn them on, and to take a photo, I'll take a very basic photo here of the camera. You turn it on, press the button, and it spits a photo out on the top there. And if you just wait a couple of minutes, a combination of heat and light will make that image develop. There's nothing else you need to do with it other than just wait and be patient. And once that photo develops, we can then write on there and give that to Oma as a bit of a memory of something that we've done together. You can take your pick whether you like little photos or big photos, depending on the person that you're creating this for, whether they have good visual recall or whether you need something a bit bigger to help them. You can also create little puzzles. You could, once you've taken Polaroids for a while, you can create games like putting a whole heap of Polaroids on a table surface, and you can encourage Oma to say pick out any photos with her in it or photos with the baby in it. Games with a visual connection that relate back to your family and your life and the things that she would know. I know you're going to ask me how much they cost. I can't remember what the cameras cost. They're not hugely expensive. I think you can buy them for around $100 mark, $150 probably. The cartridges roughly for the wide film, the large format prints, these tend to cost me roughly about $1 a print. Sometimes you can buy them a bit cheaper, sometimes a little bit more expensive. But again, for Oma, these things are absolutely priceless. Let's help open the conversation about dementia. Let's try and normalise some of this stuff If you've got questions you want to ask that we can help respond to in a video like this, please drop them in a comment below or shoot us a DM. And yeah, that's it. I look forward to seeing what you think about this. Any comments or thoughts on this, please drop them below. I'd love to see what you think about using Polaroids to help people with dementia create a bit of a visual memory. See ya, take care. Hey, me again. I just want to pop back in at the end of this video to say thank you so much for watching. We really do appreciate your support. I'd love to ask you to consider subscribing to our channel that we're building right here on YouTube. We want to try and change the conversation around caregiving, around dementia care. By you joining that community, by subscribing to this channel, you'll be a part of that voice as well. Until next time, take great care of yourself. Bye.